Yo, I'm Jeff. Welcome back to Mini Garage. Today we're gonna get on the ass end of the Cobb's daily driver, and he's already got 3-inch blocks in it, but it's just not quite where he wants it sitting. So we're gonna pull a couple leaves out of the leaf pack. When it's a little nicer outside, we'll take it out to the press that I've got outside. We'll de-art some stuff, but for right now, we're just gonna pull the 2 center leaves, take the bump stop out, and have this thing sitting. Should be pretty close to level, so and he'll be able to daily it, and I'll give him about 1 inch of travel between the top of the axle and the frame. He's not hauling a bunch of stuff with this, but that's the same way my Kia truck set up, and I've hauled scrap metal to this, I've hauled stuff in that truck. So I mean, it might bonk a little bit, but it's without putting a notch in it. That's the best you're gonna get. So we're gonna, the tires are already off, so he's got the tire off because we left it off from the other day when we were doing the front, and it's still on a jack stand, so we don't have to do that. But he's got a 3-inch block in there now. We're gonna loosen up the rear end and pull these center 2 leaves out, and we're gonna leave the overload in it just so that it's not mono-leaf and flopping around. But and then I don't know if we'll get to the shocks tonight, but we'll see where they sit. And he's gonna want to put a set of KYBs so they match the front, and we might do the brakes too. So we're gonna start by pulling the U-bolts, all 4, both sides, and Cobb's changing out of his nice clothes into his work clothes. You look like a scrunch. You look like you're all dirty. Are you a dirty boy? No. Oh, okay. So all the U-bolts are out. Now the Cobb's gonna stick the floor jack under the pumpkin, jack it up, and then sit jack stands underneath the axle housing, underneath the tubes. Set on some jack stands now. And we're gonna pull the blocks out. He got the one out. He's gonna go and do the other side. And then I'm gonna have to get the light in here. So what we gotta do is on the other side of this locating pin, there's a nut, and we got to break that loose. So I don't know if I can get this to show you. Yeah. We got to break that loose. So Cobb, get on the wrench. So we got the locating pin out of the center, and you can see there. And now we're going to cut these tabs. You can cut them, you can bend them. We're gonna cut them because those 2 springs are coming out. Same thing back here.
Down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead a
okay, there's one.
While you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right. All right. So I'll keep hustling.
You gotta undo the e-brake cable. There's a 14 for you. And voila! Springs out. Yay! So now you will find that there's going to be a problem here. So when you go to bolt that back together, almost everyone I've ever seen you won't get the threads on it. So just try it. Stick that back through there, and then you'll put the center leaf back up to, or the overload. Put the overload back up to it.
Where's that?
So set the overload up, and you will find that it probably will run out of threads before it's all the way to the top. So he's got it tight, and we're still moving around here, floppy. So we're gonna pull the stud back out and get a die and run it through a die, get a couple more threads. All right, and stick your U-bolts over the axle. So we've got this bolted back down. We had to run a die over it, and then bolted the two together. And then we're gonna grab the block and put it back in here and get it over the pin so it's nice and straight. Then you can jack the rear end up and get it off the jack stands. So there's with it all the way on the ground. Got a nice little gap there in the tire. Nice gap in the back. Has a little bit of suspension travel. What are you gonna say, Cobb?
She's low.
She's low. Not like your bag truck.
Pretty damn close.
Pretty damn close. So, one more Mazda closer to the ground. I guess we'll see you next time on Mini Garage. Peace out, homie.
Hey, I'm Ron, and that was Mini Garage. Before you take off, don't forget to hit up the website, hammeredweekendwear.com, where we have hats like these, banners like those, stickers, and all the swag you need to support our show. Thanks for tuning in.